Welcome to my channel. My name is Aurea and this is DIY with Aurea. On this channel, I thrive on turning trash to treasure, scoring garage sales, and making the most of Dollar Tree finds, all while staying within the budget. If this aligns with your style, you found the perfect spot. And now let's go ahead and get ready to dive in to our first DIY. For the first project, this picture frame, I found it in the bottom of my stash. It said it cost like $19.99, but of course I did not pay that. I'm not even sure where I got this picture frame, probably at a garage sale or something like that. I'm going to be removing everything from the back, and then I'm going to be cutting this to size, and this glittery paper is what's going to be going inside of the picture frame. And this is the way it's looking. Now I'm going to put that to the side. And then these reindeer, I purchased several of them from Temu. I'm going to give it one coat with black chalk paint. I also have this little word sign that says Merry Christmas, and I'm also going to give it one coat with black chalk paint. So once everything is completely dry, I'm going to bring in that beautiful frame, and I'll begin by embellishing everything together. The Merry Christmas is going to be going exactly on the border of the frame, and both of the deer, I'm going to have some Moha glue, and I will be gluing it right on top of the mirror of the frame. This is nice and simple, yet so beautiful. I'll be showing you all of my projects at the end because I am creating all of these projects for a tiered tray. And today is part of an open collaboration, and it is being hosted by myself, DIY with Aurea, along with Ray, OneWay Designs 238, and LoliDs Creations. And today's guest host is DIY with Amber. I'm going to be leaving the links directly to their channels down in my description box, along with a playlist. Please make sure to visit all of these talented creators and give them a lots of love by subscribing, sharing, and liking. And in today's collaboration, we are to make at least 3 DIYs for Christmas, and it must be for a tier trade. So now let's go ahead and continue with our second DIY. I have these 2 beautiful snowflakes from Dollar General and these wooden blocks from Dollar Tree. And these wood dowels I'm recycling. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a hole right here on the snowflake, and I'll do that to the other snowflake and the wood blocks. And then the wood dowels, I've had them, and as you can see, I had previously painted them with gold acrylic paint. And once this is completely done, the first thing that I'm going to be doing is painting also the wood block with the same gold acrylic paint. And then after that, of course, I'm going to go ahead and start assembling everything together. This one is super simple. I'm just gonna go ahead and spray with this black spray paint from Rust-Oleum, and look at how pretty they turned out. I'm gonna go ahead and show them to you already installed in the tier trade at the end of the video. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and continue with our next DIY. I've had these canvas for a while. I'm not sure if I bought them at Dollar Tree. I believe so. I'm gonna go ahead and take one and give it one entire coat in the front and the back with the same black chalk paint. And I took this little deer head from my stash, and with plenty of hot glue, this is exactly where I'm going to be putting it on top of the canvas. And this ribbon with the bells, this was from a different project that I just removed it. So I decided to go ahead and put it right here on the deer's neck. But then later on, I wind up removing the bells because I thought they were dangling too long. And I'm painting these two Jenga blocks in black with the same black chalk paint, only to give it some support. So like that, we can go ahead and stand this picture frame inside the tier tray. And this is when I decided to go ahead and cut these belts off. And this one is all finished. Let me go ahead and take out all the hairs from the glue gun, and I'm going to put it to the side and begin with our next project. This candle, I just poured a different candle in here, and all I'm going to be doing is adding this snowflake right here. And I also have another tea candle, and that one I'm going to be placing right here in the bottom just to give it a little bit of height. And this one was nice and quick. Let's go ahead and move on to our next project. I purchased these 3 little vases at a garage sale for $1 many years ago. And of course, I melted one of these candles from Dollar Tree. I'm gonna go ahead and pour half and half, and then the same wick, I'm gonna be cutting it into 4, and that's what is going to be going inside of each of these. And I also melted a red candle, also from Dollar Tree, and I added to this beautiful star. And on this one, I'm also gonna be doing the same thing. I'm gonna take this tea candle, and I'm going to be gluing it in the bottom the exact same way, just to give it some height. And this is it. Look how nice and simple. This is beautiful. Let's go ahead and move on to our next project. I have these little wood beads, and with some black chalk paint, I'm gonna go ahead and give it one coat to 6 of these beads. Now it's time to put all this together. I also have some of those red beads that was left over from a different project, so I'm gonna go ahead and use them for this one. I'm gonna go ahead and put 1 red and 1 black, and I'll be doing that several times. And as you can see, now I'm adding the tassel. And my dear friends, if you are enjoying these projects, don't forget to give me that big thumbs up. It really helps my channel, and it goes a long way. To my subscribers, you know, guys, you mean the world to me. I would not be here if it wasn't for you. And for those that have not subscribed, I am hoping that you do consider subscribing. Don't forget to leave me in the comment section which of all of these projects is your favorite. And I also want to remind you guys of the playlist. Don't forget to visit these talented creators and show them a lots of love. Please make sure to go ahead and visit their channels, give them a lots of love, subscribe, share, and like. I also want to thank Ray and Loli for participating every month along with me, and Amber for being our co-host this month. And now with this wood round, I'm gonna go ahead, and this border right here, I'm putting some red acrylic paint. Once that is done, I'm gonna come in with the khaki color, and then the middle section, I'm gonna go ahead and give it 1 coat as well. Okay, so now that is completely done, I'm gonna go ahead and tie it to the tassel. I'm gonna go ahead and tie it at least 2 or 3 times. Once that is done, I'm gonna go ahead and take that reindeer and I'm gonna give it one coat with black chalk paint. Once the reindeer is completely dry, then with plenty of hot glue, I'm gonna go ahead and glue it right in front of the wood round. And for those that don't know my little girl, her name is Diva and she is my crafting partner. And this is it. Look at how beautiful this turned out. And of course, this is going to be going to the tier trade. And now let's go ahead and move on to our next project. And of course, more reindeers. So let's go ahead and give this one an entire coat with the same black chalk paint that we've been using throughout the video. Once this is done, I'll put it to the side so it could dry. And I also have a red bow along with a little Christmas bell, and I will be putting it around the neck. And this is it for this DIY. And now let's go ahead and move on to our next project. So I purchased these little 3 plaques from Dollar Tree. I'm gonna be using only one. And then the reindeer, well, you know that is an ornament. They come 2 in a package. So the first thing that I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna take it apart. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the staples, clean it up, sand it, and give it one coat with the khaki acrylic paint from Apple Barrel. So as you can see, I gave it a very thick coat. I'm gonna put it to the side, and then this reindeer, of course, we're gonna paint it in black. And then once that is done, then what I am going to be doing is I'm gonna be gluing it right on top of the plaque. But before I go ahead and glue it on top of the plaque, I have this little red bowl from another project, and with plenty of hot glue, I'm gonna go ahead and put first the bell, and then on the neck with more hot glue, I'm gonna glue it right there. And this looks so pretty, look at that. So now with some more hot glue, I'm just gonna go ahead and place it right on the plaque. And this is it. And guys, we are at the end of the video. I am so happy that you decided to stick around all the way until the end. Please consider subscribing, sharing, and liking. And don't forget to come back for more videos to come.